Alright guys, welcome back to, I think it's episode 8 or 9 now, I don't know, I've lost track, but today's video is going to be about the Choch, which basically stands for change of character. So let me just go over a quick overview of what we've been doing and what you guys have been learning, and what you guys have been practicing, hopefully. So essentially we first look for the daily bias. The daily bias, we look at the last 3 candles and see what they're saying. So if they're all bullish or if they're showing some sort of bullish signatures, then we can look for buys. So essentially the previous day and then the day before that and the day before that, what could we see? They're all bullish because they all reject to the downside and they're going to the upside. And look at these 4th and 5th candles, which are very bullish engulfing candles. So what do we want to do? We want to stay with the trend, we want to stick with the trend, and we want to trade in that direction. And then all we do, we go to the hourly, we mark out all of our highs. Why? Because we're looking for buys. Remember, as I said, for you guys to take notes on this. So if we're looking for buys, we look for highs. If we're looking for sells, then we look for lows. It's as simple as that. So we're looking for buys for that day, and then we mark out our highs. So we're gonna mark them out right here. So we got a high there, we got a high over here, and then we also have a mini high right here, but I wouldn't really draw that one out because it's just quite insignificant. We have a high here, and yeah, there's just highs all over the place. So, and then the next step was basically on the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, what did we want? We just wanted a break. So a break was literally just a body close above the zone. And once we have a body close above the zone, remember, as I said, we go to the 5 minute and then we look for a retest. So a retest was literally just when price comes back into the zone. So now that we've basically revised everything that we've done, the next step is basically the Choch. So in theory, the Choch is essentially the last high which taps the zone. So by the way, the last high or low which taps the zone. So let me try get some examples for you. Let me just I'm gonna do some drawings. So pretend that this is a high. Give me a sec. Alright, we're gonna pretend that these red lines are highs, okay? We're gonna pretend that these red lines are highs. And yeah, let's get to it. So basically, look, price comes here, why is it not drawing? So price comes here, it breaks the high, okay? And then it comes down to retest. Remember, I said the retest. So now you're gonna say, well, where's the Choch? The Choch is the last high which touches the key level. Do you get me? So price comes up here and then comes down to retest the level. It's the last high which touches the level. So in this case, this would be the Choch. So what I want here is for the 5 minute to close above this Choch. So I want it to body close above here. Now remember when I said on the 15 minute that it has to body close above the key level for it to be valid, right? For it to be a valid break. Yeah, so it's the same thing with here. So imagine that this 5 minute Choch is basically a mini key level. Wait for the 5 minute to body close above, and then that's your Choch essentially. So let me do a bearish example for you guys. So pretend that this is your key level, this red line. So it comes down, it breaks it on the 15 minute, and then comes and retests on the 5. Okay, so it retests, and then it's the Choch now is the last low because we're in a bearish scenario now. So it's the last low which causes the retest. Okay, so as you can see, this was the last low. So there's 2 lows here, 1, 2. What's the most recent low? The most recent low is this one right here. So we just mark it out, and that's our Choch, but not yet. It's not confirmed yet because we need to wait for a 5 minute candle to close below it. Once it closes below it, then that's our entry. We can enter there. Okay. Let me just go through some more, like a couple more examples, and then I'll show you some chart examples. Let me just do one more bullish one. So look, a break above on the 15 minute, and then a 5 minute retest. The last high, the most recent high, has to get broken for it to be a valid Choch. So it gets broken like that, and that's our entry. Okay. Quite simple. Let's show you some chart examples. Let's see. So let's just go over the trade that I did. So essentially, we go to the 15 minute, we wait for a level to get broken. So as you can see, it gets broken right here because it body closes above. And then what do? We go to the 5 minute, comes and retests. It goes quite deeply, but it's okay. So it comes and retests. Now, can you guys spot for me what is the last high right here that caused the retest essentially? So the last high is over here, right? Now in this case, right, we don't draw the Choch from the wick. Some people do, but I don't personally. But since you're watching my series, then just follow what I do. because that's what I found profitability with. So essentially what you do, you mark out the body high of the high. It's hard to explain, but essentially you see the high right here, this is the wick high, right? And then you just go down and that's the body. So you literally do it on the body of it, and once a candle closes above it on the 5 minute, that's where you enter. Okay, as you can see. Let's go over some more examples. So let me draw out some highs. So we got one there, and we also have one there. Okay, we'll go over these ones. So we know that these have been closed over, but on the 15 minutes, so it validates it for us to trade it. Okay, let's wait. So what do we see here? Wait, give me a sec. What do we see here? We see a break on the 15 minute. Now I know that it's a break on the 15 minute. I don't need to check. And then we see a retest on the 5 minute. So the retest is literally it coming back down to come to our level. And then what is the next stage? The next stage is the Choch. So the Choch would be the last high, which causes the retest. So can you guys spot the high for me? The last high which causes the retest is this one right here. Now remember, we don't draw the Choch from the wick like this. We don't draw it like that. We draw it from the body. So from the body of the high, which would be right here. All we do, we wait for a body close above that, and then we're looking to enter the trade. Okay, let's go over a few more examples, and yeah, should be good. Let's try find some. Should we do a bearish one? Let's do a bearish one. So give me a second. We can use this one right here. Let's see how that plays out. So this is our level. We wait for it to get broken on the 15 minute, which it does, and then we go to the 5 minute. Oh, this level's not that bad because it retraced too much. It retested too much. When it retests too much, we don't like to trade that. Let me find a good bearish example. Now this is quite a bullish market, so I can't really find any bearish examples, to be honest. Let me keep looking. I'm sure this would be a good one right here. So this is our key level right here because it's a low, and let's say we're looking for a bearish trade that day. So we wait for a 15 minute break, which we get right here, obviously. And then we go to the 5 minute, we wait for a retest into our zone. I think this is the trade that I actually took as well, because I basically remember it. So essentially, anyway, back to the point, we get a 15 minute break right here, as you can see. I can show on the 15 minute, but it would reset me. But there's a 15 minute break right here, and then we come back, we retest our key level. And then we wait for a Choch. Now what would the Choch be in this scenario? A Choch would be the last low which causes the retest. So what would be the most recent low which causes the retest? It would be this, wouldn't it? Now we wouldn't draw it from the wick, we would draw it from the body. So as you can see, boom, and then we wait for a break. A break is literally just a body close below. Now let's talk a little bit about SL and TP placement, but I'm not really sure if we should do that in this video. I'll probably not do that. I'll probably leave it for the next video. I'll leave this video for you guys to ponder on and practice. Make sure you guys do this. Make sure you guys look in the chart and make sure you guys practice what the Choch actually is. It's very important. It's the last stage in the strategy. Quickly to recap, it's essentially just the last high or the last low which causes the retest. So just one more time, just for clarity's sake, these are our levels. This is our bullish level, this is our bearish level. So basically you wait for this to get broken on the 15 minute, you wait for a 5 minute retest, and then you wait for the most recent high to get broken on the 5 minutes. So the most recent high would be this one, and then that's your entry when it gets broken. Let's do a bearish example. So on the 15 minute, it breaks below our level, it retests on the 5, and then the most recent low has to get broken, which is the Choch right here. Anyway, with that being said, guys, that was quite a bit of a video. Make sure to check out the Discord, link in the description, and yeah, make sure you guys practice. If you have any questions, then make sure to let me know.